Hello faculty. This tutorial is designed to help you get started using your course and learning management system. So I'm logged in as a faculty myself, and the first place you notice you land on is my workspace. This is unique to every user, whether you're a teacher or a student. This is your space. Go ahead and create your profiles. You can choose as many pictures as you want. You just simply change picture and you can browse and upload your new profile. So if I want to go ahead and do that, I'll go to pictures, I can open it, and then I can upload it. You can also upload all of your basic information, your contact hours, staff information. You just simply hit the edit button, that's it. And then make sure you go ahead and save your changes. So everyone should be doing that so that students know who you are and remember who you are. The next area I want to go over to in profiles is connections. You can see that I have one connection that I've sent out, and it's waiting for confirmation from student 1. So I just simply choose that, and it will say confirm, yes, you want to make a connection with student 1. Yes, I do. So I clicked yes, and then you can see my other contacts here. So you should definitely reach out and make connections to all of your students. You just simply search for connections and you put in their name. So you should definitely do that. The other thing that's most important here is under resources. Here you might be thinking of posting things to the different class tabs. The class tabs are the blue tabs along the top. There's also the drop-down box for anything that doesn't fit across the top. But what I would do is you can go ahead and you can create folders. So you know if you're teaching CC 620, add another folder. I'm also teaching EC 620. I'm also teaching EN 620. Whatever it is, create as many folders as you want. Create folders now. And then when you have assignments that maybe it's not complete, or you have lectures that aren't complete, and instead of saving them to a USB, you can upload the files right here. And that way they always are accessible, whether you're at home, you're at work, you're on the go. If it's here, once you log in, you can always continue and finalize what you need within these folders here. But remember, your students aren't seeing these folders because we're still in my workspace. Okay, so now I'm going to go over to the, I'm going to go to the II 502, the immersion, just to kind of show you the long list of tools along the side that you have to choose from. You have recent announcements, and this is specific to this particular class. You have your class calendar, and you can also see if there's any messages that students or anybody else has sent you. You'll notice it's set up along the side with various lectures. And so here you could upload a variety of PowerPoints, YouTube videos. You can add assignments, quizzes, and various PowerPoints. So there's a variety of things you can do. You can link everything from here, and I will show you how to do that. Or you can create assignments under the assignments tool and link it that way. It is entirely up to you, as long as you communicate with your students and they know where to find things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click over to Playground because I'm not going to upload any content in any of the classes. Go ahead and upload your syllabus. That's pretty basic. You can create and edit. You can cut and paste it in, or you can upload it as an attachment. That's pretty basic. You also have a schedule. You can put any important exam dates, due dates, whatever you want here. And now the next tab down is resources. So this is for this particular class. So if there are any resources you want for students that they really don't live in assignments, they're not appropriate, you do the same thing here. You can go ahead and create folders. So you might have a folder for I don't know, maybe you do your lectures in PowerPoint. This could be a written copy of the lecture. You might have extra articles or resources. You can create whatever you want. And then when you put things into these folders, students will be able to access them also, because now we're working in our class tab. This one happens to be Playground. The next tab down is only for faculty, and that's called Site Information. This allows you to change the look of your classroom. And your classroom are these tabs here along the side. So if you scroll down, you can also see who is enrolled in your class. So you can check your students that way. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to Edit Tools. My suggestion to you is any tools that you are not using, you should turn them off. So if you are not linking to Gradebook right now, or you're not using the forums, you're not having any discussions, just simply check it or uncheck it. If it's unchecked, it will disappear from the tabs here, because less is really more. If you have, email archive open, Dropbox, chat room, and you're not using any of it, it becomes very cumbersome when you open it up and you see all these things and you're trying to search for things. So my suggestion is, yes, if you have a forum, leave it on. If you are using Gradebook, leave it on. If you're not, then you should uncheck it. Okay? So now I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to show you where you can create your lessons and lectures. It's under a tool called Lessons. So I'm going to go ahead and check that off. And then I'm going to scroll down and choose Continue. And you'll see it gives me the ability to name it. And that's how, in the last course when I showed you the II 502, we had lecture EN 502, lecture, whatever it is. So here you can name your course. So if we want to name it, it's ES 620, I can go ahead and do that. If I'm in charge of 2 classes and I want it to all be inclusive here, then I can do that. So you as a faculty have this ability to create these classes within here. If you want a separate class, like one of these, RM 502, you need to put in a request to me, and that's something that I can create for you. But once I've given you access to, say, RM 502 or Playground, you have the ability to go to Site Information and organize it however you want. So I'm just going to leave it that I'm just creating the one class there. So I'm going to hit Continue, and then I'm going to scroll down and choose Finish. And now you can see it added my ES 620. The other nice thing that you have the ability to do is change around the tool order. And that's under something called Page Order. So here, if I want to move my 620, I want to move it right up to the top, say under the syllabus, so that students can see it, they can access it easy. You just drag it. Gradebook we're going to put way at the end. And then I also want students to see Media Gallery, and I'm going to show you what that is. And then also Meetings. So that's how I want my order to be. Please remember to scroll down and choose the Save button. And now you can see I have the order that I have requested. So now I'm going to go to my ES 620, and this is what it looks like. There is a tutorial right here that you can follow. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some text. And here you could simply cut and paste your lecture notes. You can upload pictures. It's a pretty easy to use. And then you just choose the Save button. And now you can see it says cut and paste your lecture notes. So that's where you would have your lecture. So now I want to go ahead and I want to add some multimedia. if you have gone to, let's say we go to YouTube, and I'm going to search for, we'll go to macroeconomics, see what kind of videos come up. Okay. Let's see, circular flow of income. All right, this one looks like one that I want to use. So I can just simply take the URL and I can paste it in there. Or if you have something on your computer in Real Player or an MP4, you can also upload that way. And then just choose the save button, and you can see the video that I've chosen is there. You can add resources. You can also add an assignment. So if you choose the Add Assignment button, this actually shifted me back to the Assignments tool here on the side. So these are assignments that I've already created. So if I want to link it to supply and demand, I can just select that item, and you can see there is the lesson. However, that doesn't show you how to build it. So now I'm going to go to my Assignments tool, and I'm going to add an assignment. So we're going to, let's just switch gears. We're going to call it Math Assignment 1, and we'll have the open date be yesterday, the close date, the due date. You can change all of these things. How do you want students to submit it to you? Inline means they have to type it to you here. As an attachment only, then they have to add it as an attachment. Or if you don't care which way, they can cut and paste it, or they can do an attachment. Leave it as both. Is it a letter grade? Is it a point grade? Simply add that information in. And then here is where you type your assignment instructions. Or you can cut and paste, or you can also add an attachment. So if I scroll further down, it gives me the ability to add an attachment here. Okay. You can also automatically add the due date to the schedule. It will also add an announcement, and you can have students sign an honor pledge. So basically it's a tick mark before they submit. They have to check off that they have done it on their own. You can add the assignment to the gradebook if you're using the gradebook. And then once graded, you can send an email notification to the student when the grade has been released. You can also provide the students with a model answer. So this is what your work should look like, and you can type a sample for them if you wish. You also have or you can add an attachment too. So if you had an exemplar, you could add it there. And you want students to read it before they get the assignment, after they submit it. You have those choices. And then you always just want to choose the Save button. And now you can see your model answer has been added. If you want to have a private note, and this would basically be something for yourself. Use the new rubric that Tim provided, or whatever it is. You can add a note there, and you can keep it private to yourself. And again, you choose the Save button. An all-purpose item might be something that you want to give to one particular student, extra help or credit. Here is the information. You can just type it in. You can add an attachment, and then you can have the information only displayed from a certain time if you wish. And then here's the nice thing. This will have a drop-down box of all the students. So if you only wanted it to go to one particular student, you can just save that. I actually don't have any students in here, that's why it's saying instructors, but it would be either students or instructors. And then you simply save it. And now everything is complete. There's your whole assignment. And now you can post it. And once you post it, you can see that it's open and students can get it. The way you can tell if a student has submitted, it will show up right here, and that will show you that it's ready for grading. When you do want to grade it, you simply go to grade, and you can look at the student's work, give them a grade, they'll receive it, and that's it. So now if you remember, we created the assignment. I'm going to go back to our lectures that we created. And if I go to add assignment now you can see the math assignment is showing up here. So all assignments need to be created in the assignment tool, but then you can go ahead and if you want to, you can use that item here and it automatically adds it. So the advantage is this for students, they click on this particular ES 620, this has all the information they need. So they can read your lecture notes, they can watch your PowerPoints, they can watch your video resources, they can do their assignments and any quizzes that you might have done. So it's kind of, they can do it all in one place. So that's the assignments and lecture material. The other place I wanted to show you is Media Gallery. You have the ability to upload a variety of media. I know that you folks are thinking about recording yourselves at the intensives and then uploading them, and that this is a place this could easily be done. You go to your site library and you can upload new media. It's as simple as that. You browse, you can upload your MP4s, any of these things. I had created a tutorial, student assignments, so you can just go ahead and do that. And then you just basically follow the prompts. If I could find a shorter one here, I can show you, but that one takes a while to upload because it's pretty long. Oh, here's a short one. So you just click on it, you choose open, you upload. It will take some time to upload, and while this is doing this, you can continue to do other things and just let this upload and just choose next, okay, and then students can go there and view any kind of videos that you want. So it's another place to hold multimedia. And then the last tool I'm going to show you in this particular tutorial is meetings. You have the ability to create meetings with your classes. So I don't know, we can call it open class. You can set it to record if you wish. The meeting, maybe it's going to be a 60-minute meeting. Who do you want to invite? All site members or just someone in particular? And so you can add all site members. You can have an open date and a close date, and you can choose that and it will add it to the calendar, or you can just leave it wide open. And you can notify participants and then just choose the save button. And now you can see that this is an area where you can communicate. So when you click on it, you'll see it asks you if you want to join the meeting. So you just join the meeting. And you can see when you open up your meeting, you are the presenter. You have the ability to switch presenters. You can upload documents to share with the students that will show up on the whiteboard. You can draw, you can teach students here. You also have the ability to share your screen. change colors, chat with several people or just one person. And here you can share your desktop, so you can do full screen or just an area. So it's basically a full place where you can conduct meetings. And that's right here, and the tool is called Meetings. Thanks for listening, and please remember that we're always here to assist you, whether it's you need help uploading or just a simple question. Please ping me on Skype, or feel free to give me a phone call or send me an email. Thank you so much.